The new Redmi 10 Prime is here. This is Redmi's first ever smartphone and it's Redmi 10 series. In today's video, we'll be reviewing this new budget smartphone from Redmi and its pricing and availability details will be mentioned in the description. So without any delay, let's get started with this video. Talking about its design first, the new thing about Redmi 10 Prime is its fresh camera era design that looks absolutely different from Redmi's previous devices. The soft matte finish on the rear is a good addition as it prevents the phone from attracting fingerprints and smudges. The device feels hefty but it's still lightweight considering the fact that it's powered by a beefy 6000 mAh battery. We have this astral white color variant here, but the phone is available in two other different colors, Bifrost Blue and Phantom Black. Now its physical overview. You get a Type-C port for charging battery, primary microphone and a speaker grill. Looking at its top, you get an IR blaster, headphone jack and secondary noise cancellation microphone. Coming on its front, you get a centrally aligned punch-hole selfie camera, SIM tray is on the left side and the power button and the volume rockers are placed on the right spine. And not to forget, you also get a side-mounted fingerprint sensor in the power button which is quite fast. So guys, overall the design looks fine. Its smooth matte finish and its new camera era design makes it look more like a premium smartphone. When it comes to its display, I would have loved to see a Full HD Plus AMOLED 60Hz display. But Redmi has given us a 6.5 inches of 90Hz LCD panel. Well, as per the brand, the phone offers adaptive refresh rate which changes as per the content consumption from 90Hz to 60Hz and 60Hz to 45Hz. But while using the phone in the real life, we realized that this adaptive refresh rate only switches between 90Hz and 60Hz. Now the display is bright enough to see under the sunlight. It also have wideband L1 support for watching full HD content on OTT platforms. On the front side, the device is protected with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 and in fact you get a pre-applied screen protector which can be removed. So Redmi has used a good quality LCD panel here and there won't be any problems while using any kind of apps or even watching videos on this smartphone. So this is where I felt Redmi has done a great job. Redmi 10 Prime comes with a dual stereo speaker setup which offers good audio output for this price. So whether you're out and watching a video or probably your phone is ringing in the crowd, you will surely be listening to it as the speaker setup here is truly a great addition. Here's its audio sample.
After all this time.
But one thing I'd like to highlight is that though the earpiece quality is good, but while talking on the phone during a call, we faced echoing issues. Though it's not clear whether that was because of the network or the earpiece, but yes, we thought we should share it with you. And apart from this, in terms of connectivity, you do get carrier aggregation in this phone. And while using my Airtel SIM, I didn't face any connectivity issue. Well guys, this phone also offers a 5 GHz Wi-Fi support, dual 4G, dual VoLTE support, native video calls and call recorder options as well. And now when it comes to its processor, Redmi 10 Prime is India's first ever smartphone to be powered by MediaTek's Helio G88 chipset, which is actually a slight upgrade from MediaTek Helio G85 chipset. Apart from this, the phone runs on MIUI 12.5 based on Android 11. And now talking about its benchmark scores, you can see the Antutu and Geekbench scores on your screen for reference. And now talking about the real life usage of this phone, let me tell you that we didn't find any problems while doing web browsing, using social media, watching videos or doing any kind of multitasking on this smartphone. And when it comes to gaming, after 30 minutes of continuous gameplay, the device got slightly warm, but it never got uncomfortably hot at any point during our usage. And apart from this guys, we didn't find any stutters or lags while gaming on this phone. The good thing is that you can play games like BGMI default at high graphics setting here. In the end, Redmi 10 Prime will not give you any troubles while playing games or even using social media apps. In fact, the MediaTek Helio G88 chipset is powerful enough to handle almost everything. And now let's talk about its camera features. The Redmi 10 Prime comes with a 50 megapixel quad rear cameras while there is an 8 megapixel selfie shooter. If you are a selfie lover, then its 8 megapixel front shooter won't disappoint you. We have taken some daylight, low light and indoor selfie samples. The images taken from the 8 megapixel front shooter look decent with accurate facial tones and good details. But as we see the rear images, we feel the 50 megapixel rear camera setup is not very impressive in terms of sharpness and color reproduction. The main camera takes decent photos in daylight with average details, but contrast and dynamic range can be found lacking. So in short, if you're looking for a good selfie camera smartphone under this price range, this phone will not disappoint you. But when it comes to its 50 megapixel rear camera, this phone will not match up to your expectations. And now coming on to one more highlight of this phone, its battery life. The Redmi 10 Prime comes with a massive 6000 mAh battery with 22.5 watts charger in the box. But in reality, it only supports 18 watts of fast charging. And because of this, the phone takes at least 2 to 2.5 hours to get fully charged, which can be really time consuming. On the other hand, its 6000 mAh battery performs really well. I mean, if you are a heavy user, then this phone will give you at least 1.5 days backup. And if you are a moderate user, then the battery will easily last for at least 2 days. So guys, when we talk about its battery life, this is a great smartphone. But when it comes to its battery charging time, you may not like this device. So here comes the final verdict now. For a budget phone, the Redmi 10 Prime pretty much offers everything. This budget device looks more like a premium smartphone. The 50 megapixel quad camera setup is satisfying in daylight, but the front camera performs better. The display is best in its class. The chipset performs well in most instances. And battery life is excellent too. And it's even worth noting that audio is also quite solid, courtesy of the dual speaker system. So in short, if you have a strict budget of Rs 12,500, then there's no doubt that Redmi 10 Prime offers the best hardware. But anything more than 12.5K and you will find yourself in a problem. So guys, this was the review of Redmi 10 Prime. Let us know in comments what are your thoughts on this device. Don't forget to like and share this video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, you keep watching Mr. Phone.